I just want to get the quickest and easiest ones out of the way. These are the ones we got asked the most, all right? A lot of people asking if Styles will turn his book, Invincible, into a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, eventually.
All right,
Definitely.
great. A lot of people are asking
Definitely.
for it.
A script was actually already written for it.
You need Don Cheadle and Ice Spice in it.
Yeah.
That's a good cast call, dog. I ain't mad at that. That's a good. Definitely. Don Cheadle and Ice Spice.
Yep.
I ain't mad at that guy. I ain't mad at that guy.
He's stupid.
It'll work.
Like, yo, that might work. I don't know.
You need Don Cheadle and Ice Spice is sick.
A lot of people
That
asked.
might be a fucking blockbuster hit.
A lot of people asked if Sheek Luch would ever do stand-up.
Nah.
Never.
Cause I'm not. That ain't my thing. Like I know people. Yo, you miss your call. Yo, you funny as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But no, that's not. Nah. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
Y'all know that. But that's not me. On the.
I don't know.
Would you do improv?
No, man. None of that kind of shit. No.
You could do
No,
great
but
improv.
everybody.
All right,
No, I
Cipher
know.
Sounds.
Let's be
You
clear.
Do great improv.
A lot of
You're
people
quick.
tell me like
You're quick.
I'm witty and I'm
Yeah.
quick, but
Yeah.
but it's not my thing.
Improv is different, guy.
You
It's
could
not my
kill
thing,
it.
though,
Not
dog.
committee. Improv is fucking a bunch of weird people going to a play. I like improv.
I know that. I'm hilarious with us and we bug out and
Yeah.
shit, but
You
that's
can
it.
do improv, guy.
Kiss, a lot of people wanted to know about the infamous In and Out album. Is that ever going to happen?
Ask him.
Yes, it's gonna happen. Yes.
I was thinking, wait, who?
And the question,
Facts.
the question
little-
that we get every single day, multiple times a day, it is
Godspeed.com.
unrelenting. Where do you get the fucking Godspeed hats? Styles?
From Godspeed.
Get it from Godspeed. Godspeed, I think it's GodspeedNY.com. Is
All
it?
right. It's something like that. If you Google
Let's
it,
look it up. You could Google it, though.
if you Google it,
It's Googleable.
Them
Yeah.
joints go fast, very quick.
yeah, but that's where you get them, you know?
Yeah.
Not getting them from any of us. All right, this question goes to, actually, since Wood, you're here too. For Wood, Sheek, Kiss, and Styles, this is from Jason P on TikTok. In 30 years, what is the moment that you guys have laughed the hardest?
Too much to say, to be honest. I
Laugh
don't
the
know
hardest.
which one would be the hardest, but
There's no moment that sticks out. You're just like, yo, that shit was like unbelievably ridiculous.
a lot. Like a lot. Like these guys are fucking hilarious, bro. I can't really
call it?
say.
Luch explained to me what happened to Jazz at that.
That was a real
for me.
that crazy event.
That shit hurt me, dog.
Y'all always bring up when it's some petty shit, but like y'all always bring up when I call little homie back and put Vaseline on his finger. And when I say, yo, homie, come back. Like, I don't know if it was you, Styles, in the I gave him lip therapy. When I was like, she's like, what was that, in the old Rough Riders? Yeah, I said, yo, come here, my nigga. He thought I was going to my pocket to give him some bread. Put lip therapy on the cheek and shit. He said, yo, good looking, my nigga.
No, one time I watched both of them. I don't know which one of y'all did it first. Jumped straight through the stage.
That was another funny moment.
One of my shits.
That was Luke.
I went to help him out.
Who went first?
He was down there already, like George Brown.
Oh,
Yo, what about this? We was young teenagers. I burnt that girl's shoe in a limo. She had a foam shoe.
Yeah,
I made
yeah,
it to
yeah.
a low. I
Yeah.
made this shit.
Hell yeah.
and when she came, she was limping.
When she got out.
Yep.
Hold on.
It's a few. It's a lot.
Wood, swiping Courtney, Gordon High School, water fountain.
Get a head on the water fountain. You lucky that
That's
wasn't.
one of my times that I feel bad.
Yeah, nigga. Today, now you couldn't do that to no white lady.
Cool.
That was bad.
And she was
I
cool.
don't even know why I
Yeah,
laughed
she
at
was
that.
cool.
I
You
feel
did that to a
bad.
white lady now, you on life.
They thought she was dead. She died for 3 seconds. I'm positive of it. I ain't
was
even mean to
always
laugh,
that.
Courtney.
I was down the hall. I didn't really. I wasn't.
I
really
didn't mean
there.
to laugh.
I ran.
I'm
Jeff.
like-
I was scared.
I thought I was going to jail.
I thought everybody was going
I
to
was
jail.
down the hall, Jeff. I
He was
didn't
out.
really see it. I wasn't really there.
Was you there for that, Luch?
I was there, but I was down the hole.
By the water fountain, yeah.
But what about the time I hit it with the blow pop? The teacher.
Remember that, Luch?
Remember that
You
when they
walking
came
down
in?
the hole, he hit Mr. Sajak in the head with a
the
blow pop.
Man.
And it stuck in his head.
It was in the air for hours like this, Jeff.
This almost got me. Look,
Then it stuck in the back of his head. The stick was out, dog. I was crying.
Sajak is that the one?
The stutter.
The stutter? Yeah. I almost got kicked out of Sajak a lot.
We had a teacher that take 5 minutes to say your name.
Yo. I probably was gone by it. I probably was out of school by
Gotta
then.
laugh, dog. It was March.
I left.
He one of them
probably
when I
graduated. I was
first
a
go
year before
there,
y'all.
and he do the
I
attendance.
left while y'all said one more
If
year.
if you ain't on the floor,
you might have.
You ain't
Yeah,
human.
You probably missed that.
anybody's first time in his class, you on the floor when he say your name.
I was with Whiskey West, I think Bop and somebody else the first time I heard him. It was the worst, one of the worst scenarios ever.
Yo, they had auto class next to one of my classes.
Me and
That
Lou.
shit was
That
like
was-
that shit was
That
like
was like jail.
that shit was like Attica day room. Yeah, dog. You get hit. I'm over there trying to learn.
Yeah,
You hear them over there throwing tools,
Hell yeah.
scrapping, dice
chairs,
games, all type
chairs,
of shit.
all
I
kind
was
of
your
shit.
aide.
I
You
was
ain't
your,
lying.
I was your aide when you was on crutches
and I was
too.
on crutches. Styles used to help me to my classes and shit. Word up. They barely helped me do shit. He just wanted to get out the fucking thing.
Aide. I was his. He had an aide for his whole school life. He had a key to the elevator. I didn't even know the school had an elevator.
Rosewood?
Yeah. And Emerson.
He been on wheelchairs and crutches and all that since the top.
Yo, here's a related question. This is from ALG. ALG on YouTube. Was Sheek the class clown in high school?
I don't think so,
No.
dog.
No.
This is only coming out
Not
now.
even
This is
close.
yeah.
Nah.
One time, our math teacher, Miss Roberts, told him take his hat off. He looked ridiculous. He told her, "You look ridiculous."
Yeah, I even remember that,
Clown
dog. That's
started.
crazy.
The fucking class was crying, dog.
This funny shit now is
Yeah.
it really never.
You
know,
weren't in the back of the
All
class.
Sheek
saying-
shit is in house.
Yeah,
He ain't getting on nobody's arena and
Nah.
going up there saying no
Nah,
jokes and
man,
none of that.
hell no.
But he do got mad shit in him. He used to take the salt off.
Oh, no, it was
the
bad.
shit he did to his house.
Yo.
The salt shakers. Oh man, he did.
would've killed
He
me.
did
Oh,
incredible.
loosen the short
Yeah.
shaking things.
He did all of them.
So when you
shit.
pour it, oh my God, I'm sorry, Wood. What? I'm all the way sorry. You want? I forgot, dude. That's ruining people's everything.
My parents didn't.
Oh my
Yo,
God,
he-
this
yo,
is-
dog! I told you he had the bowl of cereal for 2 years, and he was one of. He was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah.
nuts,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, yeah.
He was crazy.
Wait, but what were you guys like?
They was right there, dog.
No,
They
no,
just
no.
thought I was bugged out.
This was to the extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, so you guys were all just like
With
chill,
everything,
like,
dog.
Yeah.
Like with like
We
funny
was-
shit.
Yeah.
It was
With
like
chicks.
that movie you like with the white boys on the train track.
Joke around.
He was
No.
like that, but with
Mox.
a little more grit.
With funny
Oh,
shit
Stand
and
By
with
Me?
chicks,
It was like
we couldn't
Stand
do
By
it right
Me.
now.
Got it,
It was
With
the-
different.
Yeah.
Nah,
Coking dead bodies.
Yo,
Stand by me on
shit we
welfare.
done, and I'm not incriminating none of us. They had
He was
nothing
like,
to do
stand by me on welfare.
with it. We would have never got some of the shit with the chicks and all, like it when.
Oh,
you know,
no,
stupid
don't
shit.
go there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Don't go
Look,
there.
No, I'm not. But it was just
Don't
bad.
go
It
there.
was just bad. Like
NRN.
how was
NRN.
yo? Don't
Good
even say
call.
we.
Oh,
NRN. Good call.
God damn, we was horrible. I was horrible. I was
Yes.
horrible, not we. I said yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a family show.
I was horrible.
I don't know what he's talking about. Let me get another shot.
AKA should have been
Pass
extreme.
this to him, y'all.
Back then.
All right.
Get a shot. He right next to you.
This is from J26 on TikTok. This is for Jeff and myself. Jeff and Eric, I'm a day one fan of you guys from back on the blogs. Shout out to Not Right and Two Dope Boys and You Heard That New. Do you guys consider yourselves comedians first or podcasters or personalities? And then a question for the LOX. How do you refer to Eric and Jeff when people ask about the two white guys on the show?
Very intelligent, witty.
Hip hop historians, the whitest dudes you ever gonna see that got the most fucking knowledge of hip hop that you can fucking imagine.
Cool.
And just naturally
And they are
smart
brothers.
and naturally good dudes. They are
Yeah.
brothers. You can't.
bros.
You gotta get next to them to understand them, or you're not gonna understand them. It's people that knew them for years that don't know they fucking brothers.
That is true.
And that's the craziest shit I could ever.
And their comedic humor, y'all humor.
They got-
it's different, but
Answer that question.
like,
They
yeah.
have a little bit of all of them things you said in them.
Yeah.
With more.
Yeah. By the way, people didn't sign up for all that. They're just like, I don't really care that much.
Jeff, do you consider us comedians first, podcasters, or personalities?
I guess personalities.
I would say personalities.
But
too.
I think I have to tell people that we're podcasters first, which I hate.
Oh.
No, they don't. Y'all,
First of all, we're
y'all
not a
fairly-
podcast.
Y'all,
Hold on.
y'all like
No, I mean, we
y'all
had...
new to this is a show for one.
No,
Tell
we're
them.
a show.
But
Thank
not
you.
a podcast.
It's
not
not
a
a
show.
podcast.
We
We're
have a
a show.
pedigree.
Y'all would be known as personalities first because y'all did y'all
Yeah.
body of work. Y'all
It extends beyond.
But
yeah.
this isn't our first show.
Correct, yeah.
We
No,
had
no.
podcasts before this. It's just
Yeah.
how people know us.
Yeah.
No, it's the world today. Everything's a podcast.
Yo,
Yeah,
Wood,
We
remember
gotta
coming
let
over
them
to our
know
old
this
apartment?
is a show.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Sitting
when
in
I
the
first
tiny
met
chair.
you guys,
Yep.
You know what
that
it
was
is?
incredible.
You know what it is?
So I was like, what's this?
Did we meet you
Nobody here
when we were in
put in
Orlando?
the box.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, you were in Orlando.
But was that the first time?
That was the first time.
we ever
What?
seen
Yeah,
him
yeah.
was in Orlando when we was like, who the
Oh, back
fuck
then.
are
Yeah,
you?
when
Yeah,
we did the
yeah,
MTV
yeah.
thing, and like you were in, like everybody took pictures with us, like we were like Disney characters, like we were like Chip and Dale.
No, you know why we connect? And
Why's
this is what
that?
I always tell people. It's not about being one thing or many things. It's about being yourself
Agreed.
and who you connect with. You guys are personalities, I would say, if you was to ask me.
Yeah.
Because that's what shines bright, your
Yeah.
personality, and not being a podcaster, not being a certain job, but about who you actually are
100%.
as people. And I think that's what people need to know. It's not we didn't force a connection. We didn't force a show. And to all the fucking black people, I love you, all my brothers. I love you. We chose to do this together.
Absolutely.
This is a multiracial show for black people,
Yo,
white people,
God damn,
Jewish
guys.
people,
I'm
Asian
with you on that.
people,
I'm with you on that.
Latin people.
yeah.
This
For comments and
particular
all that
show
shit, yeah.
cast.
Yeah, they are, brother. Yeah, we
yeah.
already knew them.
We-
Nobody
yeah.
said, yo, we're going to take you to meet these
Yeah,
two
nah.
guys. Y'all going to do this. Yeah, this is...
Yo, it's always a white guy at the helm of these shit.
What the
I
fuck?
can tell you.
Yo, but by
Like,
the way,
what-
not wrong. You know,
Yo.
But no, they are wrong because we at the helm as it's what people need to know because this is this is what I say as a
lying,
show.
Jeff?
But you know what? Because you gotta recognize I speak to a lot of white people
shit.
that I knew before or seen before we was doing this.
Yeah.
That felt comfortable with speaking, seeing this happen. So white
Y'all gave
affiliates.
us a pass in white America.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Pretty much.
it's vice versa. But you know what it is? Because white people want to do black people shit. Black people want to do white people shit. People want to do people's shit.
And we made
So-
it.
and
We made it. We gave you hope.
Yeah, we giving
We
you.
gave y'all guys hope.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck is happening. You
I know
can't
you want to
figure
go
it
on
out.
camera with your white friends, but you scared.
Go ahead.
We gave you hope.
Yeah, go join your white friends. There's nothing wrong with liking white people shit. Do
this-
white people shit.
this
The
is
white
a-
people. There's nothing wrong with doing black people shit. Do it.
This is a related
Enjoy
question
yourself.
for Styles. This is from Amped Blue Studio. I guess on IG. I don't know. Maybe it's on YouTube.
market meat.
They said, why not 3BD 2J?
Say it
Because
again.
it's not your fucking show.
3BD.
Yeah, they wanted to know why it's not 3 black dudes and 2 Jews as the
All
name.
I'm gonna tell whoever said that question, just just sit down in the next couple of days
Does that matter?
and think
Yeah,
about
that's real life.
what's going on in America, and then you should be able to. It goes
Black
better.
Jews,
It
It don't
don't.
roll off like that.
Yeah, it
No,
don't
yeah,
roll
yeah,
right.
don't roll
It don't
right.
roll right. The other
Styles
way.
named it. Styles named it in the first place at our old crib.
yeah, but he's
Yeah.
on edibles.
In the moment, he
Yeah.
was just
But
like,
it still rolls.
yeah, it rolls. Yeah.
Certainly was on edibles.
Yeah.
Say to that guy, it rolls don't roll right. That
Yeah,
way.
yeah,
Other
yeah,
than
yeah.
that, that's it.
It ain't
Sheek.
about rolling right. That's what
No,
the
but
whole.
it sounds
That's what
good
the
the
whole
other way.
shit is about. This is gonna be the
Do
one
it with
show.
an accent. Do it with an accent.
What?
It doesn't roll.
Yeah,
I don't know what y'all talking
All
about.
right.
yeah, Paco.
I'm saying like, oh, Paco.
Yeah.
He's still, yeah.
Nah, but this should be the shit.
Yeah.
This is for the like. It's too many half white and half black people for you to even be thinking like that.
Indeed.
This is the show for
Especially
all
in this
fucking
time,
people.
and especially in this
I don't
time.
care if
Nah,
you
but
white.
it
I don't
is-
care
it
if you
is
black.
These somebody's comments are
Everything
good because
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Those questions are out there.
Yeah,
with the white
definitely.
people and all that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And especially when
We're
y'all talk about
solving it
hip hop,
here.
and they don't even know y'all knowledge of certain shit.
You know they think we work for y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all got us in the union.
Yeah.
By the way, we'll get your money to you guys after this.
That's right.